Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we've come down to the Lizard. Our first instruction says from the telephone boxes in the centre of the village, head to the left of the Top House public house and follow the road, which becomes indicated as Penmynner Road. The top of the Lizard Lighthouse can be seen across fields off to the left. The road leads onto an unmade track signed as a public footpath. Descend on the obvious track to the right of a large house, eventually becoming a narrow track as it descends towards the sea.
It's very peaceful today, isn't it?
Hello, boy. There's no wind, little birds are chirping away. It's absolutely idyllic.
It's a beautifully calm day today. Just about make out a big tanker on the horizon there and some tiny little rocks just slightly offshore. Lots of birds on them.
On reaching the coastal path, turn left across a footbridge climbing steps to soon pass above the old lifeboat station.
Wow! It is stunning today. So beautiful. Some steps leading down there.
Yeah. I want to go down there, don't you?
Oh, I don't think I'm brave enough.
And the little road down.
That's a nice little seat.
Yeah. Fantastic view.
Good spot for a pasty.
The first lifeboat station down at the Lizard was built in about 1914, I think, from memory. It's now been superseded by a brand new lifeboat station, but it's a lovely little cove down there. We'll just go down and the dogs can have a little swim.
Tide's right in today.
Look at that! There's one of our seals.
Time for lunch? What a spot for lunch.
Past the cafe and buildings at England's most southerly point. The Lizard is so famous for its serpentine stone, and here's somebody who still carves it today.
There's a seal down there just bobbing his head up and down. It's quite a way out there.
Perfect place for seal spotting though, isn't it? If you watch, you can see where the currents meet from the English Channel and the Atlantic. Yeah, we've gained quite a lot of height, haven't we? See it crash in the middle there where they meet. And there's an area just over there in the sunlight, isn't there? Look. Where there's actually waves breaking as they meet. There is a huge swell, isn't there? You can see where it's almost like a vortex in the sea there, can't you? Look, the waves building now, look. And it's just churning around, isn't it, in the middle of the sea. Had a fantastic lunch. The day is beautiful. Now going to carry on up to the lighthouse. It's one of the lights from the lighthouse. It's now owned by the National Trust. They've actually got it going around today. And then you have your foghorns.
After numerous shipwrecks, the lighthouse was constructed in 1752 and has saved many a life since then.
So we're just following the coastal path away from the lighthouse now, heading towards Hounsel Bay, looking for the lion's den, but we're not quite sure where it is at the moment. Just after the lighthouse, take a right-hand diversion towards the sea, passing with great care to Lion's Den, a collapsed sea cave. Wow, it's quite a deep hole. We walk right past it, and it just seems to go on and on. I found it! It's just a hole in the ground. You can't see the bottom of it. I don't know if there's any lions in there, but it's just a sheer cliff. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Gets a bit scary if you get too close. Don't like that, but yeah, it's
cool.
Brilliant. Fascinating rock structures. Sea pounding it for years, and yet it still stayed up there. Alternative view of the lighthouse. Love the weather vane on top.
The colour of the sea today is absolutely beautiful. It's spectacular. In the distance you can see the Lloyd's building, which was used for telecommunications at the start of the 20th century.
Hello Oh, aren't you so cute? Oh, the little ones, look. Oh. Such a beautiful swell on the sea today. All around us is this black rock, green veins in it. So this must be the Serpentine. If you had any doubt about the power of the sea, the bottom steps have just been smashed away. I'm puffing because we've just come up from the Cove and those steps are quite steep. Descending via steps to cross a footbridge at Hounsel Bay. After climbing steps on the opposite side, turn right at an acorn waymark to pass adjacent to the Hounsel Bay Hotel. Love the pampas on the edge of the cliff. What have you thought of the walk so far? It's graded as a moderate, would you agree?
It's fine, isn't it? It's a bit up and downy, but it's beautiful country and scenery.
The view here is breathtaking, isn't it? We're just having a little rest after all those steps. Lots of steps from the Cove, but you don't obviously have to go down to the Cove, do you?
Fantastic spot for a bench.
Yeah. Our next instruction says to continue on the walk, head towards the castellated building of Lloyd's signal station and follow the coastal path below the station and onto Bass Point, with its Coast Guard lookout and red Daymark wall. Cliffs are quite high here. It's just a sheer drop down. Our next instruction says shortly after the cottages adjacent to the Coast Guard lookout, the coastal path bears right and continues to the new lifeboat station before descending to the tiny inlet of Church Cove. Cute little cottage. Look at the garden. Wild ponies over there just grazing on the headland. Come on then. Good boy. Walk on, walk on. Right behind his back end here. I don't really want to get too close. Come on then. Walk on, walk on. Yeah, don't flick your tail. Walk. Oh, I've got a feeling that somebody's behind me. Hello. Hello. And the new lifeboat station at Church Cove. Views of the sea. So there's the actual new lifeboat station. And there you can just see the slip where the boat is launched. Well done, Ron and Babs, whoever you are. I love it. It's actually bum shaped. Got to try it.
Now, shall it be Ron's bum or Babs's bum?
I don't know.
That's the question. I'll give Babs's bum a go. Oh, it's nice actually, it's bum shaped. Oh.
I think it's a classic place to have a look at the walk instructions. So our walk comes from Classic Walks in Cornwall. It's number 17. Okay, so the walk is 3.5 miles long. They reckon it takes 2.5 hours. There's a grid reference, it's graded moderate. There's our walk instruction. Quick look at the map. So you start in the lizard village, come down the coast, and this is where all the seals, we've been seeing and watching all the seals today. We had lunch at the most southerly point. Went up to Hounsel Bay where the dogs went down on the beach. We're now up here at the lifeboat station. Going to get past the church back to the car. Hounsel Bay and Bass Point. Oh. Our final instruction is turn left up the road past thatched cottages before passing to the left of St Wynwallow Church.
Yeah.
What's that?
Nests in the trees. So it reminds me of that Hitchcock film. What was it called again? Psycho.
Daft nutter. We've just come out from the church. Beautiful little thatched cottage.
Church cottage.
It's called Church Cottage. Oh, so mild down here. The nasturtiums are still out. And the calendula. Follow the road ahead, past the school and back to the lizard village.
Back to where
I've really enjoyed that walk. I love watching the seals. It's a dramatic coastline and it gives you absolutely wonderful views. What do you think?
Oh, it's one of the very best walks I've ever been on. It's really, really nice. You've got all the scenery to take in.
Paths are good.
You've got a very nice restaurant part of the road,
Yeah.
cafe, and there's lots of amenities.
Yes.
And
Parking's good.
even the road coming back towards the car, although it's a road, it's very, very quiet.
And pretty.
Very pretty, yes.
What would you give it?
I'd give it 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might have hit a 10 out of 10. finish off our day and visit to the Lizard, I couldn't resist a bit of the polished serpentine. I thought the colours in this was beautiful. I love the greens and the blues. And a little tea light looked lovely at Christmas.